He's a dual-threat quarterback as electrifying as any other in recent football history. An emergent superstar who went straight from winning the Heisman Trophy to taking home the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Here's how Jayden Daniels is making waves.
Quarterback draw, the C's part, there goes Daniels again. He's looking for the end zone. Touchdown!
Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
Daniels going end zone, touchdown! Washington takes the lead with Terry McLaurin.
For Jayden Daniels, football was inevitable. His grandfather had passed his love for the game on to his father, Javon, who went on to play cornerback at the University of Washington and Iowa State. And Javon eventually wanted his only son to be a defensive back as well. However, young Jayden was drawn to a different position. He wanted to play quarterback because, as he put it, "I just wanted to have the ball in my hand." And despite being undersized as a youngster, Daniels thrived with the ball in his hands. As an 125-pound freshman, Daniels was named QB1 at San Bernardino's Cajun High School, a member of one of the most competitive conferences in high school athletics. By the time his junior year rolled around, Daniels was one of the most electrifying talents in the state, a QB who could throw and run at an elite level and who had done an impressive job filling out his previously slender frame. And when his illustrious high school career was all said and done, Daniels had racked up the second most passing yards and passing touchdowns in California high school history, not to mention another 3,645 rushing yards and 41 rushing touchdowns. The scholarship offers came in fast and furious for the nation's number 2 ranked dual-threat quarterback, including from powerhouses like Florida and Oregon. But Daniels ultimately decided to take his talents to Arizona State, where he started as a true freshman under head coach Herm Edwards. And he thrived. In his first season at ASU, Daniels steered the Sun Devils to their best season in a half-decade and a victory over FSU in the Sun Bowl, while posting a top 25 passer rating in college football. By his junior season, Daniels was starting to generate Heisman buzz and had very much put himself on the radar of the NFL. However, Daniels' time at ASU came to an abrupt and unceremonious end after his junior year. Following an NCAA probe into ASU recruiting violations, the team's coaching staff was obliterated and Daniels subsequently entered the transfer portal. His eventual destination? LSU, the 2019 national champions who were looking for a fresh start after a couple down years. And in 2022, the Tigers roared back in a big way. With more eyes and pressure on him than ever, Daniels turned in a solid first season at LSU, leading the Tigers to a 10-4 record and their first bowl victory since that 2019 national championship game. However, rather than declare for the NFL draft after proving his mettle in the SEC, Daniels decided to return to Death Valley, taking advantage of the extra year of NCAA eligibility afforded to him and everyone else whose college career was interrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic. And it was in 2023 that Daniels made it clear he wasn't just a future NFLer, he was a future superstar. That year, Daniels threw the football more aggressively and more efficiently than ever while making the exact same strides as a runner. As a result, Daniels became just the 7th different quarterback to rack up more than 3,500 passing yards and 1,000 rushing yards in a season. He set the FBS single-season record for QB rating, and he took home the Heisman Trophy in a landslide. He also cemented himself as a first-round NFL draft pick, a potential franchise quarterback. And sure enough, Daniels was the second player selected in the 2024 NFL Draft, going to the Washington Commanders after the Chicago Bears had selected a different potential franchise QB first overall. And it wouldn't be a stretch to say that Daniels has already transformed that organization, turning a perennial laughingstock into an immediate contender and a franchise to be respected. In his first NFL season, Daniels dazzled with both his arms and his legs, becoming the first rookie ever to record 25 passing touchdowns and a half dozen rushing touchdowns. His dynamic play not only earned him the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year honors, but it turned an offense that had been bottom 10 in the league for a half-decade into one of football's best. Ultimately, Daniels was the catalyst for Washington's first winning season since 2016, and their winningest season since they were last Super Bowl champions in 1991. And he had them flirting with a championship too, leading them to a pair of playoff victories and a spot in the NFC title game. It was, overall, one of the most impressive rookie campaigns from a quarterback in recent NFL history. And so far, Daniels' sophomore campaign has been no less promising. And in a short amount of time, Daniels has solidified himself as one of the NFL's brightest stars, as Washington's commander. And you better believe that Jayden Daniels will be making waves for years to come.